If I was to do the 2021 CrossFit Games with all the girls scaling, I'm pretty confident Tia would have still beaten me.
On a scale from 0 to Adrian Bosman, how good of a judge are you?
What's the criteria we're judging ourselves on here? I'm a pretty good judge, I like to think. I haven't been an athlete myself, like knowing I've experienced a lot of good judges and knowing the standards pretty well. I feel like and I know what an athlete like needs to hear, like making the call quickly so they don't get like in that limbo where you think you've locked the rep out, you don't know yet. So I think I'm a good judge.
Are these guys pretty good? Have they got a chance?
Oh, easy. These guys, like, it's good to practice game day execution and get the best time possible, but these guys are going to make it with their eyes closed. There's no doubt about it. No doubt in my mind.
What is up, you sexy beasts? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Today, I'm documenting a new team in Australia, and these guys have the potential, I reckon, to make it to the games. It's their first year as a team, but they're a bunch of beasts. So they're about to do their first workout of the quarterfinals. I don't think they're going to have any issues qualifying for semis. But yeah, I thought it'd be cool to introduce the team to you guys, and we can follow them throughout the season, see how they go. We've got Royce boy here, he's their official judge today. So we have Christy, Brioni, Henry, and Moses. So maybe after this first workout, I'll introduce you, but let's go see them smash workout number 1.
So team EXF, Christy Bishop,
Henry Golo, Moses Patello,
Brioni Chalice.
Oh, and this is workout 3.
How funny is the video submissions? Look at the tripod action here.
I'm like unofficially team captain, I guess. I think Henry's actually registered our team. But yeah, you know, like all of us like have input, and yeah, we all just like talk together and see like what best works for each of us. So yeah, and Moses is really good on the barbell, really good at cycling some like moderate to heavy weight, and then he also has a really good gymnastics capacity, especially like on the rings and bar muscle ups. Henry is like awesome on the ergs, like being like a taller athlete, he's got really good power output on them. And then Brioni, she's just got good grunt work, like she's a good all-rounder. So yeah, everyone has a really valuable position in the team, so yeah, it's good we round each other out. So I'm excited to see what the season brings, and yeah.
What have we got here, bro? What have we got here?
Not even.
It's the fuel for the day. Lollies, no food, just lollies all day. Sugar, Powerade and lollies. The ultimate goal is to make it to the games, but we one step at a time. You know, we take this on Australia this week and get a good performance in, and then next step is get to touring. That's our goal for next, is to get to touring and then do a good performance there, and obviously punch our ticket to the games. That's kind of the ultimate goal. It's what we've been training for the last 4 months together. 5 months, I think. Like, time flies so quickly. We train together like pretty much every day, and when we put this team together, we click. We communicate really well. We don't. We're on each other's toes every single day. Keep each other accountable, and Mum Christy, she tells me off a lot. So
The mama
Mum Christy, she tells me off a lot. I really want to do the quarterfinals and then these, and she told me no. So
I was so desperate.
He was so desperate. We're coming here Friday afternoon to train on the Indy quarterfinals weekend, hey. And he, I could just see he was watching his members, and he was just frothing to do it. It was like he was on a leash. I was like, down boy, no.
I'm ready to go. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. Put me in.
All good reps?
Yeah, all good reps. No issues there. Not that I can see. I'd like to think I know when a hip is extended.
Workout one. I just have to make sure. I'd rather be sure than like get an extra penalty.
Yeah.
Like 10 seconds versus an extra rep.
That's right. They always penalise you harsher to make up for it. That's good.
Randy, how long have you been cross-training for?
Just over 5 years now. Yeah, so a little while.
Yeah.
So yeah, I started when I was 16, so been in it feels like forever, but not really.
Yeah. That was your first time going team?
Yeah, done. I actually did a team with Henry and a couple other guys from Gorilla Health at ACC. I think it was the start of, maybe it was a couple of years ago now. It feels like ages ago, but we did that team comp, but this is the only kind of proper team competition we've done, so yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Hopefully qualify for the games.
Squat.
So
Squat faster, Brady.
yeah.
I don't have enough time in between reps to say it.
Be quiet.
yeah, wait, what? I was like, how did Henry finish so much faster than me on these squats?
Your squats were the slowest of the four. They weren't slow per se, but you were the slowest of the four.
I was just doing the best reps.
Really the team down B, all right? You know?
This is why I never get my videos slammed.
Who'd be my team? If it had to be in Australia, I guess it'd be me, Jack, Swanee, and someone.
CJ.
Ooh, well, we're trying to win, B. Have to do tryouts for the 4th.
I've been roped into a workout by Royce, so let's get him, you know? That's not how you load a bar, bro.
In weightlifting it is. It's a smaller plate. So as a PSA for anyone getting ideas, the reason why this is okay and why it normally wouldn't be, these plates are smaller than these, so they won't touch the ground, right? The reason why you don't load plates on the outside of the collars or why you don't load little plates is because when they land on the floor, they break. Especially when you have big plates on there already, putting more weight through them. So right now they won't hit the ground, they won't break. Right?
Science, basically. The science.
And collars are important because otherwise the plates bounce sideways and they snap. Collars keep them straight. So protect your gear. Shouldn't be heavy, but it's very heavy after the 150 calories we did.
How do you train with a smack talker?
He gives it to me every day, hey. If I beat him in a workout, it's either too easy for the females or I've scaled because the calories are reduced or something. But no, like, all jokes aside, like, love training with him. I train with him maybe like 4 or 5 days a week. Either do a morning or afternoon session there and then obviously come to EXF for the other sessions. So yeah, it's good.
I just want a fair playing field. I'm a feminist. 10-foot wall ball, 20-pound wall ball. I just believe in equality, you know? Don't hold her back. Let Christy use the men's weights. Why even call them men's weights? It's sexist. If I was to do the 2021 CrossFit Games with all the girls scaling, I'm pretty confident Tia would have still beaten me.
Probably.
She probably would have beaten me on the clean ladder even, with the girls' weights, because she can run faster than me. I wouldn't have gotten back to the bar as quick as her, you know? So,
True.
it's pretty crazy. 140. Lightweight. Bodyweight clean. Not feeling too bad, I have to admit. There's that moment between leaving the ground and catching it where I think, what have I done? I've made a terrible mistake here. And then it all comes good. You hear the sound of too many tens in the bar? Who's using my plates? It's feeling on a sense, you know?
Yeah.
Just tell when someone's doing some malarkey over here.
Yeah.
Someone's loaded the bar wrong, I know that sound. Easy. Good. Actually, everything went black and white just then. That's what I get when I get close to passing out, is all the color drains away. And it's really surreal because I'm looking at these plates and they're like black and white in my mind, and the color slowly drains back in. And I'm like, yeah, that was close. That's good. Strength-wise, it actually didn't feel that bad, but it's just like the fatigue, the commitment of having to like lift the bar. You don't want to max out or play around, like take a risk when you're not feeling it. Like, if you bow, it's actually happened before at the Touring Pro years ago when we did the other total. I think I mentioned it on the vlog. And I tried to clean 180 for the first time, and I definitely got it high enough, but I tried to bail too late, and the elbow was already kind of coming through, and I didn't commit, and it did the classic land on my hand, and the elbow hit my knee. And I'm lucky it didn't break my wrist, but it badly sprained it for it was months. It just felt funky. And it kind of ruined the rest of the pro. Like, I did it right, but it still affected it. I could just feel it. Yeah. So you don't want to mess around with that if you're not confident. Like, don't like, what, for your ego, get a few more kilos, and you don't commit properly, and you bust a knee or something. So 150 felt good. Let's leave it there. Could be last lift. Let's see what happens. Last warm up. I'm just gonna friggin' send it 140, and like I said, the guys back there are either one way or the other, the 140 sitting the ground. hopefully after I make the rep, we don't know. This should be the last warm up. It's just, honestly, for me, it's like shoulder and wrist, like how much can they cop? Just my mobility's not great, so they gotta work pretty hard. Yeah. So getting the bar up's not too hard. I haven't done behind leg jerks a lot since before quarterfinals, so they're they're not the smoothest, but getting up's fine, the squat's fine. It's like how my shoulders keep it in the slot or not.
Pause squat.
Wow, if I come up too early, I'll lose it. I felt very assertive, felt good. After the jerk, it felt fine. I was like, okay, here we go. I started going down, but halfway down, I was like, oh, the shoulders just ache. Like, when I get in the very bottom, it's actually like the most stable. I can kind of sit there for a bit, and then that's why I took my time, because when I come up, that first 25% is the most dangerous. That's where I typically come up and the arms just like drop it. So I was like, just fight for that first 25%, and then once you're above parallel, all good again. Yeah. Because the legs are fine for that weight. Yeah. It's just how much can my shoulders take. It's getting better. I mean, a couple of years ago, that would have been impossible.
Is that it's a bit cold in here, is it?
Yeah, it's just a tad. I mean, you can tell. Yeah, it's bloody Queensland. It's always cold here.
Got the beanie on.
It's about 5 degrees. Feels like Wellington. Last one for today. Looking forward to it. Bit of a grindy one. And you get caught out pretty easy if you go too hot. It's one of those workouts where it might feel good at the beginning and then eventually in the middle we'll start to catch up on a lot of teams. So I think we've got it sussed out, ready to kick it off. Good pace and then full send at the end.
Last one! Yes! Two laps! 2 laps!
Thank God it's over. 2 more workouts.
Ronnie's soul came out of her body at the start of that 5th run.
The number 5. I was just like,
She was like this, she's like, she's up today.
he's like, it was up with
I was like, what is going on here? I was like, tap her out, pull her out, pull her out.
Well, I picked it up.
Yeah, you go back at the end, yeah.
I was like, I just have to like get this 5 started, and then it was okay.
I've got to run, team.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
worries.
that.
Good
Definitely do. I'm sure he will.
Well done.
Oh, thanks so much.
I'm just gonna move my cup.
There you have a team. CrossFit EXF sitting in 3rd place in Oceania after day 1 and 18th worldwide. It's a bunch of legends. I don't think they'll have any issue making it to quarterfinals. So team, thanks so much for having me, and we'll keep an eye on you all season. And Royce boy, thank you for always bringing the entertainment. Okay, tribe, stay sexy, keep roaring love. See you soon. Mwah.